All right. Hey everyone, it's Ashley Watts. I'm a diamond coach from the Ugly Tribe. So today I'm going to talk to you about network marketing. And why is it important? Because that is what your business is built upon, is network marketing. And so I have some exciting things to share with you. Hopefully you find some good things that come from it, because this is what I have to share with you. So let's go on and we'll talk about network marketing. Okay, so what is network marketing? It sums it up, it's using social media to build your business. It's adding friends to your network so eventually you don't run out of people to talk to. Because let's face it, we all have an X amount of friends in our Facebook, and we can reach out to all of them, but eventually you're going to run out of people to talk to. So I just have a little example here. You have me. Would you rather have this and have this be your network, or would you rather have a bunch of people in your network that you can expand, that you can talk to, that you can just build relationships with? So we're going to talk about how to expand that market of yours and go from there. So I get this question all the time. How does this happen? Now, this just happened to me yesterday. I opened my inbox, or actually a couple days ago. I opened my inbox in the morning, my Facebook, and I have a ton of notifications. I look at my friend requests, it says 99 plus. In the last 2 days, I've added 217 friends to my Facebook. I have 107 new customers. So you can see right here, here's my 107 new customers. These are my free customers who have signed up for my challenge group that I'm doing. And so, but they're free. But if these 107 people ever order something in the future, I get the commission, I get the volume, I get everything from it. So that is why we say make sure they sign up before they enter into your free challenge group. And so you can see right here, this is where I have 217 friends were just recently added, and that was the last 2 days. And here, apparently Facebook stops counting at 99 Facebook friend requests. And so turns out in the last couple days, I've had a lot of people interested. And so I'm going to talk about how I got those 217 friends and counting by doing just a few simple things. So there are many ways to expand your network, and this is just a few of them. Obviously, you're going to post to Facebook, Instagram, your blog. I do local garage sale sites, Twitter, just anywhere. I will say I do post on garage sale sites, but I've learned my lesson. I do not put my paid challenge groups on any garage sale sites. I don't want people to think I'm salesy. I don't want people to think that I'm in it for the buck. But I want them to know the truth about me, that I really just am in it to help anyone. Anyone who wants to change, anyone that wants to live a healthy life, anyone who wants to do it the correct way. The way that the society has said is not okay anymore, because we want a rush and we want to lose 50 pounds in 2 days. And so I'm looking for those people who really are wanting a lifestyle change. They want to learn to live a healthy life. They want to continue to live a healthy life. And so with the garage sale sites, yes, I do use them. I only post about once, maybe twice a month. I don't want, like I said, I just don't want people to think that I'm a salesy person. I want them to know that I'm in it for them. And so that's one of my tips and my cautions. I've seen some people who are posting on about once, twice a week, and I think it just can get overboard sometimes, and I made the same mistake myself. So that's just a little word of caution. But post anywhere you have the opportunity to post. I have some fabulous coaches who are on the team, and they have been going to vendor shows, and I've seen some success in being able to, for people joining their free groups, just being able to get contact information. Another great way to network and add people. I haven't personally done that, so I'm not going to focus on the vendors, but hopefully we can get one of my coaches to do something like this, to share with you what they did to get those contacts. So we'll have to do one of those. When I post, The one thing I always say is all about the wording. Like I said, you don't want to be salesy. You don't want them to think, what are you doing? So here's an example, and I'll just read it to you. This is the one I did for this month, which is December. So that's why I kind of, you'll hear a little Christmas lingo in there. But it says, each month I do free fitness challenge groups done through Facebook. I do these as a way to pay it forward. I personally started my weight loss journey in a group just like this, and I'm finally living the healthy life that I want to live. The group is 100% free. All you have to do is want to get healthy or stay healthy and want to help support and motivate others. The group will be starting this Monday, December 8th, and will end right before Christmas. Let's get through the holidays together and not gain those extra pounds we all want off for the new year. If you want me to add you to the group, comment, message, or like. The more the merrier. Feel free to invite friends, cousins, grandmas, etc. Just have them add me as a friend too. Please share with your friends. Why not continue to pay it forward? And so to me, this is not a sound salesy. This is something I would look at and be like, this is something I could totally do. It's free. I don't have to stress about finances. It's Christmas time. I have no money, but I can get healthy before the holidays. And so I'm going to go through and talk about a little bit of the wording and why I think this is a good way to word it compared to other posts. Again, this is a learning process. You don't want to copy and paste this for your next group. It's not going to work because it's not your personality. You need to make sure you're wording it to be you. Don't make it anyone else but you. I mean, you're selling yourself. You're selling who you are. You're not selling Beachbody. You're selling Ashley. You're selling Brittany. You're selling, whoever you are. You're selling Sarah. That's what you are. You're representing yourself. So don't copy word for word. You're more than welcome to use similar things, but just make it your own. And so one of the lines I used, I said, I do this as a way to pay it forward. Like I said, people want to know that you are not trying to sell them. And I just realized I have that says not instead of no, so I apologize. And I will change that. But people want to know that you're not trying to sell them everything. You're not trying to sell them anything. You're just wanting to change a life. And so they want to be able to trust you and say, that's great. One of the things I've gotten before is, I looked at your profile picture and saw that you look friendly. So make sure when you're posting about certain things or you're having people add their moms or their grandma or their sisters or their friends that you have a welcoming Facebook page so you don't look someone who is going to take advantage of them, whatever. People judge that profile picture a lot. And so just make sure it's a warm, friendly thing. But that was one of the keywords I think I put in there is to pay it forward. That doesn't mean you have to say pay it forward. There's so many other ways to say it. And I wouldn't recommend saying paying it forward. Think of another tagline or something for you that fits you. I use pay it forward a lot. I mean, here's a post from November. What will you do to pay it forward? So people are familiar that I use the kind of that tagline. So that's why I go ahead and put it into my post. Another little part of that says, I personally started my weight loss journey in a group just like this, and I am finally living the healthy life that I want to live. And so I think it's really important that you share your why. Share why you're doing this. Share why you want to help others, so you don't just want to earn a buck or, anything like that, that you really want to help others. And so share your story. Most of you know my story with miscarriages and weight loss, and I always mention that in my groups. So people are familiar that I have a story just like them. Their story might be a different kind of loss. Their story might be come from a divorced family, someone without a mom or a dad. They grew up, in a split home that caused them to eat or not live this healthy life. It could be just the lifestyle that they were taught. And so tell them your story and tell them why you want to do this. What made you want to become a coach and help these people. So don't be ashamed of your story. It will inspire others. And that's something I had to learn. I wasn't always open with my story, and now I'm completely open, knowing that I'm not alone, that there's lots of people in this same boat that I can help and help inspire. And so Another part I said, feel free to invite, invite friends. Everyone's welcome. Good food is all the sweeter when shared with good friends. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. And the best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. So why not? Why not? It's completely free. Why not invite your friends and everyone else? So when I create an event, or I post this, I always say at the end, please feel free to share and tag me in it. And so a lot of people will share my post on my Facebook wall, and so their friends see it, and it just becomes a tagging thing. And so I'll get friends that way. I get a lot of friends from people just sharing my challenge group post. And so I would say probably about 50% of my friend requests come from other people referring them to me. So have them invite. Like I said, if you want me to add you to the group, comment, message, or like. The more, the merrier. And so I have kind of done this a little bit different. I've only done this the last 2 or 3 groups because my groups are starting to get large. I actually have just under 200 people in my free group this month, which is my biggest group by, I think I have like 100, I want to say 160, 170, I have to look. I just started today. And so I have a lot of people who need to register. Obviously, you saw at the beginning of this post, I have 107 people in the last 2 days register. And so the majority of the people in this free group are new people. So that's wonderful. It's a new network, new way to expand. And so I have come up, so what I did is I create 2 separate Facebook groups. Now that my group is larger, I didn't always do this when they were smaller. I want to make it more personal and talk with them, but it's impossible for me now to comment all up front 107 new people all at once. And so what I do is I create a group for people to register, and I post this message that's in the black box, explaining to them that this group is 100% free. I have you register only so I can keep track. I always have a large amount of people that want to do this group, and so here's the steps to register for a free group. You'll never be charged. I always make it clear that they'll never be charged unless they go in and order a product from me and physically put in a credit card. I always tell them, if you put in your credit card, you've made a mistake, you hit the wrong button. Back up and make sure you hit the free button. So I create this group over here for everyone to register. And so once they register, I move them over into the free group and take them out of this group so they don't keep seeing the messages over and over. And so for about 5 days, I will tag everyone who hasn't signed up yet. So I will put another post, you only have 4 days left to register. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. I will be more than happy to explain how this works, why I have you register, whatever. And so I'll put that in the group, and so they can feel free to ask questions as they go. And so that is one of the ways too that I can kind of keep track who's registered, who hasn't, and stuff like that. So just a little side tip. During my 10-day group, I have 2 days of preseason. So it's exactly 2 weeks long and not 10 days. It's a little bit longer. Because I do 2 days of preseason. And this is the trick right here. I do call outs these days. And so like today, I got a couple of messages like, what are you doing? Like people are calling me out. Like, I like this idea. Well, here's what I tell them that, this is came exactly from my challenge group today. And here's what it says. It says, post on your Facebook wall that you're participating in a free fitness challenge group on Facebook. Explain that you have the opportunity to invite people to the group. Then I want you to call out 5 people to add me as a friend so that I can add them to the group. Your post can say something like this. I am participating in a free Facebook challenge, or I'm participating in a free fitness challenge on Facebook. I still like to invite my friends. If you want to join, just add my friend Ashley Watts so she can put you in the group. I made a mistake there too. It should say put you in the group. I call out, and then they can call out 5 people. Well, they can add me, and if they don't add me, I can always message them, or when they've tagged me, they'll be able to see everything I put. Like, hey, I would love to have you in the group. Just add me as a friend. They're so much fun, and I can just talk it up that way, so I get a couple more friend invites that way. So wonderful way to expand your network is have people call you out. Make sure they tag you in the post so they can see and you can see all the messages that are attached to it. And so it's a lot of work. It takes, those first couple days I've been on my computer a lot because I keep getting these, you've been tagged, and so I'll message them or comment and stuff like that. So, prepare yourself, give yourself that time to be set up and prepared, and make sure you have a lot of things going on that day when you plan your groups. So my second day of call outs will be tomorrow. Will be my second day of preseason, and we're going to be doing the gallon challenge. That's one of the ways to explain how much water that they're supposed to be drinking, and that they need at least half their body weight in ounces, all that kind of stuff. And then we do the gallon challenge. And during that gallon challenge, they are going to call out 5 people again to do the gallon challenge with them that day. So again, they'll say something like, hey, I'm in a fitness challenge with Ashley Watts, and we're doing the gallon challenge today, and I call out, and they can call out 5 more friends. And then they can say something like, it's not too late to join. Tomorrow is actually the first day of the group. So add Ashley Watts as a friend, and she can put you in the group for tomorrow when the actual fitness challenges start. And so great way to maximize friends. And so it's just adding those people into your network. And so I also have them post what they're going to, I have the option that I encourage them to post on their personal wall so people can see that they are wanting to make a change. Now, some of them don't want anyone to know they're in a fitness challenge because they might be embarrassed, and they, they're just, especially when they're at the beginning of their stages, they don't want people to know. And so I will have them encourage them to post it in the personal wall. So every time they finish, 10 ounces, 20 ounces, whatever they finish their bottle of water that they're using, then they post it to the wall. And I have them again tag me in it. So I can see people say, hey, good job. People are commenting. I can message those people and say, hey, I see you like this. Is this something you would want to do? So just another way to get those friends and expand that. Tag. I mentioned that before. Tag everyone in the group. On your posts, every time you want them to do something out loud, have them tag you. One of the days that we actually are in the challenge group, I always have them do the famous, I'm sure you've done it before, for every like I get, I'll do a squat today. I'm participating in a fitness challenge with Ashley Watts. Again, I'm tagged so I can see that they're doing it. I can see the comments that are being made, so I can message those people as well. And so these are just 2 different examples. I always do a fitness challenge group or a fitness challenge where if they open their pantry, their kitchen, so they open their pantry, their refrigerator, their cupboards, any door to get food, they have to do a 30-second plank. And so that prevents them from getting and snacking when they shouldn't be snacking, because they're going to have to pay the price for just opening the fridge every time they have commercial break and they open the fridge because they are just wanting the munchies. And so I always do that. And so again, they can call me out on that, hey, I've had to do this many planks because I went to the fridge so many times. And so tag is essential. One thing I forgot to mention is when I create an event or when I have a free group, I always create an event and add all my friends. I don't care if they've been in my group. I don't care, boy, girl, skinny, big, whatever. I add every single one. Do not add people to a group who say they aren't going to a group. To me, I find it so annoying when other people who represent other companies will just add me to a group. So maybe they're selling makeup or nails or whatever group. I'm constantly having to remove myself from groups because I didn't ask to be in the group. So don't just add people to the group. That's one way to annoy a customer and say, hey, no way am I going to do this. And so don't just create a group and just start adding all your friends. Create an event. See who wants to go. If they respond yes, then put them in the group that to explain how to message them or explain how to register, how to do all that. Best thing you can do. And the last thing is just to be you. People are going to want to add you as a friend. They're going to want to tell their friends about you because you're you. I have one girl Again, she's never been in any of my paid groups. She wants to coach. She's going through some financial stuff right now, and so she can't come up with the money up front. And we have been talking for about 6 months, and she messaged me all the time. Oh my gosh, I talked to you today. I talked to you so and so about you today, and they're gonna add you as a friend. And I'm just so in love. Like, I'm so grateful that you're here to help and change my life. And she has lost like 70 pounds in just doing free groups. And she's working hard, and I get friend requests from her all the time. In fact, I've had a couple people do challenge groups because of, like, paid challenge groups because of this one girl. And so just be you. As you're you, people are going to talk about you. They're going to talk about you outside of Facebook world or Facebook land, because you inspire them. And so some of my friend requests I get random. I'll get these red messages like, so and so told me to add you. They say you do these free challenge groups, and that you can help me. Here's what I want, to do. Here's my fitness goals. Here's my health goals. Here's my nutrition goals. Do you have something for me? And that's just another way to get those contacts. So just a few things to network. Like I said, I'm no expert. I started this journey. It'll be a year here in a couple weeks that I started coaching. So I'm still learning as I go as well. I'm learning from other coaches on our team, my own coaches that are going and stuff. I have 3 coaches that have done vendors, and have been able to get some really good contacts from them. So there's more than one way. This is just one way. So try to expand, try to be creative in how you do things. Like we mentioned before, your like pages, any kind of group that you can join on Facebook. I'm in a miscarriage group, pregnancy loss group. I am in a couple of athletic groups, just stuff like that. So you get to know more people, and you don't want to mention Beachbody on those groups, but as you talk to them and share stories with one another, those people are going to add you. And I talked a lot about Facebook just because that's my primary use. I'm still trying to work on my own personal Instagram account, but all these things apply to Instagram as well. And so I hope there is something in here that has inspired you to expand your network. And if you have any questions, like I always say, feel free to ask me, your coach, any of the coaches on our team, and we are be more than happy to help you. So